Welcome, everyone. Today, to lead or lag? That's the question. One thing that it took me quite a bit to learn and to understand was what the difference is between a lead pip and a lag pip. And today, I'm going to show you. So before we do lead lag pip, what we need to do is I'm going to show you where to change it. So we need to go into our options. And, no, it's in game settings. So, want to find it. ODSP. Okay, here we go. So, it says here, aiming default, lead, lag, pip. By default, generally leading is what you want, because leading, and I'll show you, is better for when you're fighting smaller targets, because it actually goes off the nose of the target. Whereas lag, actually, it's continuously adjusting based on your speed, the target speed, that kind of stuff. I'll show you in a second. But what you're also going to want to make sure you do, the one thing that kind of throws someone off is you want to choose 1 pip per weapon type, or 1 pip per weapon, but 1 pip per weapon type easier because it declutters things significantly. Next thing you want to do is you want to come over here to key bindings, advanced, and if I remember correctly, vehicle weapons. Here we go. This here, toggle lead lag pips, is not on by default. I have it set to period here on mouse and keyboard, and with my sticks, it is something else as well, so that I can just literally switch back and forth between the two. That ultimately is what allows you the versatility to be able to switch between small targets and big targets. But that's what you're looking for. Okay. And the other thing that is good to know for when you're dealing with larger ships is you want to do combined fire. Generally, comes to larger ships, but when it's coming to smaller targets, you might want to switch it to staggered fire, because that way there you half your DPS, but you essentially turn anything into heavy repeaters. And to do that, that is a setting over here in key bindings, advanced, again, vehicle weapons, and then cycle fire mode, stagger, or combined. Again, it has its own default, and it's set to my sticks as well, but that's what you need to know, because those two there will give you flexibility, even when you're flying a big ship like my A2 with fixed size 5s. It still gives you the flexibility to stay on target no matter what you're facing. So once we get to the bounty, we'll be right back. Go. Okay. So this is what lead pip looks like. It's going with the direction that the gentleman is going. And that will always stay with his ship. And it just switched from staggered fire to combined to pelt his shields. But now we change to the lag, and you see how now it is always changing. So that now is constantly accounting for target movement, your speed, their speed, your angle, and center mass. So that's better. The lag pip is better for dealing with larger ships and, ironically, PvP scenarios, believe it or not. But the lead pit is better for when you're dealing with smaller ships, because they generally move around too fast to make the lag pit hit and be accurate. Because then you can also, with the lag pit, essentially pick off the parts you want to hit as well. Because sub-targeting used to be a thing. So now lead pit, doesn't matter what direction you're going, they're going, it's always going to be leading off the nose of their ship. See the difference? It's called lead pit because it leads the ship. It's always going to adjust based on their trajectory, their movement, and all that other kind of stuff. But then we change the lag pit. See, now it goes behind it. I still got to lead as much, but I can control where the rounds land. So once again, the lag pit. The reason why it lags is it lags your trajectory, but it allows you to land the rounds where you want to land them. Whereas you got lead pit now, that's put in front of the target, and that aims for center mass all the time. There's lead pit, you can take your time. You can actually peel parts off the ship if you wanted to. And there you have it, the difference between lead and lag pit. And to recap, those settings under keybinds, advanced, vehicle weapons, and then toggle lead and lag pips. And the other one that's important is staggered fire for when you're dealing with smaller ships or not. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope this helps with this little tidbit. It's a short video, but you know what? It took me a while to figure this out, and once I did and I got used to it, now no engagement is difficult at all. Challenging, not necessarily difficult. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one.